everyone, it's Heather with Ideas to Come, and I'm feeling a lot better. I did a couple of boxes today, so I wanted to share those with you. These are just very simple wooden boxes, and I painted them on the inside, and I used Anita's all-purpose acrylic paint, and this one is antique white. I painted the whole box, including the bottom. I have to fix this. But, and then after I did that, I already put the napkins away. I decoupaged some napkins all over the whole box. And the lid on the back. I did take off the hardware first. And I decoupaged that on, and then I used some lavish laces because I love her laces, and so I have two different types of laces of hers on here. And then this trim I had bought at Tuesday morning, and it comes in just a little roll, and there's hardly any on the roll, but you get 3 of them, and I think I paid for something for them. But these flowers here are just some that I had in my stash. This one here, this little rosebud, I actually that's a new item in my Etsy store, and I'm hoping to get some different types of rosebuds, but I like rosebuds. And then just some pearls that I had, some glass pearls that I had purchased the other day at Walmart on there. And then just some different flowers from my stash. A blue one over here. I'm trying to see if you guys can see that. And then I put one of my cameos here, and then just put some bling around it like a frame. A vintage button that I had. I also have those in my store. And then on the bottom, these are just thumbtacks, and I just hammered them into the bottom. This is just some pearl. Oh, I know. BsAlteredDesigns gave me this in my giveaway winnings. That was in there. So that's one box, and I'm going to be sending that to somebody. And then I also have this one, which I did the same thing, used the same napkins, decoupaged it on, but I didn't do the whole box. I just did the top and the bottom, and the rest of it I left just painted. I also painted this one on the inside. And then on this one, I used this trim I had in my stash, and this is some trim that I had purchased, I think, at Tuesday morning as well, and then I just put this other trim on top of it, and I liked how that came out. That came out real pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And this flower is a Traco flower. Paula 98 had sent me that in a Happy Mail, and I have some pink leaves and a pink spray on here. It looks real pretty. I'm not real sure how the lighting's making it look. But then I just had some other purple beads that I added here. Some little clear beads and some buttons, vintage buttons also. And this is just an embellishment. I think it's Recollections, actually, embellishment. And I also did the feet the same way. They're just thumbtacks, and I just hammered them in. And then I have Crafted by Me, and so that's going to be sent out to somebody. And I'm so happy to get back to crafting, because I haven't been, I mean, I was sick for a while, and it was just affecting me. So I didn't do a whole lot of crafting. The other thing was I was tagged again, and this is a different tag. Darla G tagged me. Thank you, Darla. It's 20 must-haves or favorite items of 2012 for crafting. And my first very favorite item, I think, that I discovered was YouTube. Because I thought, wow, I couldn't believe the ladies that were on YouTube, and then I started watching it, and I got inquisitive, and I wanted to learn more, and I started asking questions, and you know, people were gracious enough. Some of the ladies, they would even Jennings 644, who had thousands of subscribers. If I had a question for her, she answered, and most everybody did. If I had a question, they would answer me, and I just appreciate that. I know Darla had said that as well, and it's true. It's great when someone asks you, when you ask somebody and they actually have thousands of subscribers and they still are able to answer you. It's so great. But my glue gun, I've had my glue gun forever. That's one of my favorite items, and I love burning myself. No, no, I bought these little thumb things so that I, won't do that, but I still do it anyways. My glue gun and my ATG gun. When I saw people using the ATG gun, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that thing. I want one of those. I want to learn how to do that. And when I got my first one and I was trying to put the tape in there, I was so frustrated, but thank goodness for YouTube, because I found a video that I could show me how to load my tape on there. So I thought that was wonderful, and I love my ATG gun, and every chance I get that I'm able, I will buy tape for my ATG gun, because if I'm going to make cards or anything, I don't know why, but I guess I don't know the right kind of glue to use, and it always messes up my paper when I use glue, so I use my ATG better. And I love cameos. I've always loved cameos, so that was a definite must-have. My beaded trim, I love beaded trim, and laces. But another one is stamps. I am so hooked on stamps that every chance that I get, I am buying every stamp that I can think of. Right now I'm thinking I should have thought about it and bought more sentiment stamps, because I want some of those, and so I gotta look into that, but not until after January. I've always liked using acrylic paint. So acrylic paint is a must-have for me. I'm always using acrylic paint. I also like to do polymer clay, so I purchase a lot of polymer clay and different tools and things to do polymer clay. And I have just beads. I like to do beads and charms, and so one thing, I had to have all the tools for the beading and making charms, and then it just seems like I don't have enough time to do all the stuff that I want to do. My heat gun, that was another item that I really wanted to have, because I am so impatient that, like, when I'm doing the decoupaging, I have to dry it right away so I can move on to the next step. I only have a limited time because I work full time to do my crafting, so I'm always trying to hurry to do my crafting, and sometimes I send out things so quickly, and it's awful, because I'm not fully prepared sometimes to send things out, and I send them out anyways. Flowers, I love flowers too. So for a while I was like, I wanted lots of flowers, and I haven't purchased a whole lot of flowers, some, and then I have some in my store, so mostly I use the flowers that I've received in racks and Happy Mail from people. I have ordered a few flowers. I'm trying to think what else. I absolutely have to have, there's so many tools. One of my must-haves that I wanted was either a big cake or something like that to do die cutting, and I did get one of those, and I'm a little bit intimidated, so I've used it a couple of times, and some of them didn't, some of the Sizzix that I have didn't come out, and people have given me suggestions, and I haven't been able to try those suggestions yet, but so I really haven't got back into die cutting, but I want to be able to do that as well. So that's a must-have for me, die cutting. My craft scissors, and I like to have different kind of scissors to cut with, and I have, like, regular scissors, and then I have these scissors that cut different different ways that I like to use. And I just love all the wonderful, wonderful products. Laces, trims, I said that, huh? Beaded trims. I love flat back pearls. I only have a few flat back pearls. I have one little tiny box that Elena made me, and it's full of my flat back pearls, but that's all that I have. I'm not really sure how I want to use those yet, so I'm still learning a lot of stuff, and so that's what prevents me from using some of the stuff that I have as well. But I love to alter things. I love to decoupage, and there's a lot of stuff that I feel that I have to have for crafting. I think I better stop because I'm going to run out of time. But I wanted to tag a few people. I guess I have to tag 3 people. Emchantedsteph, I am tagging you. Elena, her YouTube is Labat, and I'll put that in the down below. And BsAlteredDesigns, that's Bridget. I am tagging you guys. Thanks for tagging me, Darla, and I'll see you soon because I'm gonna do another video here shortly. But thank you all for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye for now.